Harry was born around his due date. He was perfectly healthy. We came home the next day after him being born and, went straight into that baby bubble as a family of 4. At 16 weeks, Harry went in for his injection and we came home later that evening and he started bouncing in my arms. His body was twitching. Mother's instinct kicked in and I knew that it wasn't right. So we called for an ambulance. He was still and he was okay. They took us to hospital just to be sure. We were in and out within a few hours. It's a febrile seizure. Don't worry. The night before Harry's first birthday, he had another seizure. The first present that he opened on his first birthday was given to him by the wonderful staff in the A&E. I don't know whether it was because I was emotional, because it was his birthday or what. I just thought, I'm not sure anymore. That hope had sort of started to dwindle. His balance was really not coordinated. He wasn't hitting the development milestones. We then got to the end of September and Harry ended up having 10 seizures in 72 hours. It was a horrendous time. The discharge note said query Dravet syndrome. No one during that whole week that we had been in hospital spoke about genetic disorders. It was like we'd been hit by a train. The Christmas and New Year period rolls by and we're in hospital with more seizures. And the 11th of January 2023, my phone rings when I'm sat at my desk at work. It's the Children's Hospital, and so I take the call expecting it to be a review of the medication that we'd asked for just weeks before. And the consultant on the phone tells me that the genetic testing has come back and Harry has tested positive for a de novo version of Dravet syndrome. And at that moment, our lives fell apart. Dravet syndrome is a life-limiting neurological condition, but it also comes with comorbidities such as sleep disturbances, developmental delays. Some Dravet children and adults will have feeding problems with their gait, so the way that they walk, and it's really vast and varied. No Dravet child is the same. It is a real big syndrome encompassing all of these things, but outwardly the most medically treated part of the syndrome would be the seizures. The statistics for Dravet, there is a higher rate of sudden unexpected death with epilepsy. I couldn't picture what might 6 months look like. I didn't want to make plans. And it's not because you don't want to make those plans or you just can't. You get stuck in this emotional trauma. It's a juggling act that sends your head spinning. Despite the best medical care in the world, that whole family support just isn't there. They're not going to be there to wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning and hear that seizure. But when we're so exhausted and, emotionally spent, where are we going to be as well? And that's obviously whatever led us to getting in touch with the Sandcastle Trust. And for that, we are really grateful for the support that they gave us. The Sandcastle Trust supports the emotional well-being of the whole family that's been impacted by the rare genetic condition. They provide respite activities like the Sandcastle Santa Days out we've had, peer support and counselling. To see us going out and enjoying a day with Santa, it helps everybody, but your support unit can see and celebrate with you, and it's not something that's always financially accessible. I then receive the Sandcastle newsletter every month. At the bottom of that newsletter that month, it said, don't forget about our Sandcastle counselling service, giving us the chance to speak about our traumas and the chance to vocalise your worst fears, but then being given this toolbox that makes sense. There's still the anger, there's still the grief, there's still the hurt, the upset, hopelessness at times, but there is also space for all of that other great family time, those precious moments, the celebrating the micro milestones. Having the Sandcastle Trust has already meant that my children have a mom that's in a better place than she would have been. We will, and I will personally, always be very grateful for the support of Sandcastle Trust.